Hi guys, Tim and Laura here, your event directors for the Guzzler Ultra presented by Mini. This is just going to be a little short briefing for us to cover off on a few key points, but we really need you all still to read the participant guide thoroughly, which is available on our website. That has all of the info that you'll need. Obviously we're all hoping for a mild day, we're getting really excited. Something big that is probably in your mind and definitely in ours is planning for the heat though. So a few key points about that.
Yeah, I mean, we can expect it's going to be pretty hot, so we just want you to be prepared for that. So start taking some calories early, start drinking earlier than you might normally start. So once you're dehydrated, it's going to be hard to come back from. Think about wearing a hat. Nice bottle. We are also cup free as well, so there won't be cups at the event, so just make sure if you do have a soft cup, bring that along, or if you've got your bottle, just open it up, have a bit of a swig before you get out the checkpoint, and you can have a few more fluids in before you head off back out onto the course where it will be quite warm. So just, if you're feeling too hot, think about the pace you're going, just dial it down a notch, go a little bit slower. We just want to see you at the finish line. For those finish line feels, we've got a massive medal for you. We really need you to get there, so take your time, let's get through this together.
Yeah. We've got medics at all the checkpoints, so if you need to take a bit of extra time there, get some ice on you, make sure that you're feeling really good before you go out. As Tim said, we want to see you at the finish line, so if it's a bit slower than you wanted, we'd still prefer you to be there. If you need water on course, obviously we've got all of the stops that we've mentioned. On our Google Maps version of the course as well, you'll see some little martini glasses, which includes one at the Gap Creek Road Park, which is back on the way back up to Mount Cootha. So that's just before the finish line, a few Ks out, if you need a bit of extra water there as well.
Yeah, there's just a tap there. So if you want to find that map, you just go to your event page, and then there's a little Google map embedded on there. So just have a quick look to see where you can get some more water. It's going to be important on the day.
Yeah, cool. Spectators, so full info about where and how your crew can help you can be found in our participant guide as well. Just some things to think about. Spectators don't often think about themselves, so make sure that if you've got anyone coming out to support you, that they're bringing hat and sunscreen, they're bringing water and food. If they're coming in the night, a head torch, something warm as well, because it is getting quite cool at night. A seat would be a good idea, and even something waterproof just in case we get some nice cooling rain as well.
Cool. I mean, we're really lucky to be here for COVID, and yeah, I mean, Queensland's done so well. We do need to be really aware though that still is a thing. It's not over. So we just need you to use sanitizer before filling up with water. You're going to get handed some food as well, so don't go grabbing that off the tables. Yeah, please maintain your social distances, especially at the beginning where there's going to be a lot of people hanging around. So if you can just keep your distance, try not to high five too many people, or at all. And then as the race starts, if you want to be a winner over one of the races or get ranked at the top of the leaderboard, we need you to be at the front of the chute. But apart from that, everyone's going to get a time as they cross the line, so there's no rushing. You don't need to rush to get across the line, so just please keep the spacing. We'll tell you when the race is starting, and you can make your way across the start line to your adventure beyond.
Yep. Also, please make sure that your spectators know that they will need to scan the QR code and sign in at all locations. So that's the start-finish line, but also at the checkpoints, and that they can't get into the checkpoint areas as well. So just leave the volunteer tents aside. And obviously, please everybody stay home if you are experiencing any symptoms or have been to a hotspot. I think we all know the drill well and truly by now.
Yeah, cool. So you're going to be following a really cool course. It's epic, and there's going to be a lot of marking out there. So we use this as our primary marking. It's yellow and pink. Don't try and follow any sort of pink flagging sort of tape for disposable tape. So just follow this guy. It's going to look like this. The pink tape that's tied to trees might be there from years ago from someone else. You're going to have some arrows with the Guzzler on. If you're following the 50 and 100, they point different directions as well. We've got crosses at every intersection. Well, not every intersection, but significant stuff where we don't want you to go down. There's a cross. But please follow the arrows as a primary thing, and follow this guy as well. And then if you're doing the 21k, you're going to be following blue arrows. There's going to be blue arrows following you through, so don't just follow the others. You'll find some of these along the course, but this is what you actually need to follow. You need to follow the blue arrows. Yeah.
Aside from that, probably the big thing is the finish line as well. That's what we're all heading towards across the course of the day. So we'll have at the finish line between about 12 and 7 on the Saturday. There'll be the bulk of things happening. So we'll have some food from Lincoln Street, so Sri Lankan food truck will be there. Soba, non-alcoholic beer will be back again this year. The Artful Barista will be serving us coffee probably all night again, so anyone who's there waiting to cheer in some 100k runners should be able to caffeinate along with us.
Yeah, we've got the Mini Adventurers Lounge as well. Mini have been amazing, and they've not only just lent us this amazing car that I want to keep, but I'm probably allowed to. They've got this awesome chill out area called the Adventurers Lounge that you'll see when you get to the finish line. They've got some kombucha there as well to give out.
So please, yeah, just if you can, if you're not rushing off anywhere, sit down, enjoy it, help us cheer everybody else home, because that's part, that's a big part of everybody's day. So.
Yeah, cool. When you get to the start, when you drive into the start line, just remember parking is as the guide. Please don't park anywhere else. And park sensibly as well. So listen to the marshals, have a look in the guide to see where and how you should park.
Yeah, we cannot park on any of the public car parks. We'd really like to come back again next year. So please don't think you can be the exception to the rule. We just really need everyone to park in Freers Farm or at the checkpoints as per what's in the guide.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. Just as we said, take your time. Get around the course, get the awesome medal, get the finisher's prize, and live to tell another tale and tell everyone how it went.
We'll see you all very, very soon.
Super cool. Cheers, see ya.